My brother's name was Peter Price and he was 39 years old. So really everything was very, very normal in my family. I'd texted with my brother on the Friday. We'd sorted out our dad's Christmas present and he'd sent me his half of the money. And then, you know, the next night he was killed, which was such a bolt from the blue. So he'd gone out with a friend on the road that he lived on and had a drink and walked home and done everything right and crossed on a crossing when, according to the witnesses, it was safe. And a driver basically came out of nowhere doing 93 miles an hour, couldn't brake in time and hit him. And he was sort of carried on the bonnet briefly and got a pretty awful head injury, was thrown into the road, and the driver then carried on. Even actually as he left the scene, he was still doing about 60 miles an hour. He was a lot of fun. He lived with his girlfriend, they were thinking about getting married. He was doing really well in his career in insurance. He was 12 years older than me, so my big brother. And then we've got a sibling in between us who has sort of special needs and is in full-time care, and Peter religiously went every Saturday to see him, to do his shopping, to take some of the pressure away from my dad, who's in his, well, in the time in his late 60s now, in his 70s. And that was just like so impossible to explain to my brother that Peter wasn't going to be coming back. He used to put his coat on every Saturday and wait for him because he couldn't comprehend. I would give almost anything to go back 8 years and completely change life and have not had anything that's happened the last 8 years, you know, just have my brother alive and well. What's the point? What's the point in speeding? I don't get it. It's not going to really get you anywhere faster, and it's just going to cause a whole lot of heartache.